story so far. Aliya and her new robot, 6, are on the trail of the missing roboticist, Janaki Renba, who was last heard of visiting the farming moon of Maersi. Aliya has been asked to sail there and investigate. Alright, so, let's see then. We're currently here, I would assume, this arrow, and we need to travel to Maersi. So, how do we do that? We just came from Iox. Professor Maersi wants me to find Renba. I should at least try before I go back empty-handed. Alright, well. And here's Elbereth. Elbereth is my home. It's where I moor up when I want to sleep well, but not today. But not today. Maersi is a tiny rural moon. It's where Janaki told Professor Maersi he was going right before he disappeared. But why does a roboticist visit a rice farm? I could go there next. Let's plot a course there. So, plot out a course to Maersi. Base to sail. Ooh. Ioxian space. Whoa, okay. The force of the river is the fastest in the middle, mistress. On the surface it appears the same, but there are deeper currents below. Yeah, this is... Okay, whoa. I don't want to turn that way. Let's keep going this direction. Takes a little bit of getting used to here. Oh boy. Oh, but it's to your left shortly, mistress. Oh, it's so cool. This is your ship, mistress? Yeah. Oh no, I didn't want to turn that way. Nice turn. Backspace reset. Let's try that again. Ioxian space. What do you think? Oh. He is very beautiful, mistress. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so rude. Virgin to passage. But I cannot help wondering how you came by her. Oh god. It's quite tricky. Found her in a ruined hull on Elbereth covered in dust. Must have been someone's prized possession once. He's mine now. Right. That's Maersi. You can see the greenery from here. Right, I hope that I will get better at sailing so it's not so seasick for everybody here. Maersi, a farming moon. If Renba's here, I need to find him. And if he's not, I need to work out where he went. Okay, so we have our mission.
We stepped off the ship and into the mud.
Oh, look at that.
Mud covered the ground and rock. And everywhere I looked, things were growing from the mud.
Oh, hey, there's a pig.
And some of those things had legs.
Yeah, it's a pig. Look at this place. Breathe the air. I cannot breathe, mistress. Oh, of course you can't. Rest assured, I am most happy for you all the same. Alright, well. Where are we headed? Well then. Let's see where Renba's got to. If we're really lucky, he'll have found an old pot. Wonder. Put it on Maersi. Let's go ahead and ask you a question. So where do we start? There's a series of rice terraces. If we climb up away from the water, that should take us to the village. Oh, tab for a map. Okay. Well, this is just the map of the rivers. So, okay. We have... This way. I'll ask you more questions. Can you do a scan for Janaki or something? Mistress has mistaken me for a dog. Perhaps you believe if I had a scrap of clothing, I could find him myself. There is no way I'm crossing that, mistress. Robots cannot swim. My power source is good for millennia, mistress. Waiting will not be an issue. Patience, however, is more limited. Okay. Tell that to Miari. 6. How long were you buried on Iox? I have no idea, mistress. I do not remember it. And you don't know why you were buried? No, mistress. I can only assume I was not needed. It's sort of sad. Perhaps robots were not trusted. Perhaps, mistress. Though I have observed robots to be both more predictable and more kind than most humans. So, were you off while you were buried on Iox? Asleep? Is that why you can't remember it? I do not know, mistress. I cannot remember. Can you also, like, turn around and while you're talking to me? Maybe the roboticists wiped your memory after they dug you up. If I'd been buried alive for 100 years, I'd be mad. It was longer than that, 1,000 years perhaps. But I cannot remember them. I wonder what else you used to know. Well, okay. I guess I'll stop talking to you and look at what's here. There's something scratched here. What is this? The emblem of Iox. I suppose this is where Maersi leave goods for the Ioxians to collect. Okay. Nice little bridge place. Well, Janicki won't be hiding in there. Oh, there we go. That tithe barn was big. This moon produces a surplus, mistress, for what good it does them. Where does all the water here come from? There's a wellspring in the rock below us, mistress. This soil is permanently saturated by it. Makes it good for farming, I suppose. Let's see, what's up here?
The air smelled earthy and sweet.
What is a wellspring, anyway? A source, mistress. Nothing more. Well, but what is a wellspring? How does it work? It is a source, mistress. It has no mechanism, as I understand it. Okay, well, the robots don't know everything. Rice? Rice. Do they grow anything else here? It would not appear so. I suppose there's nothing old here. No ruins, no ancient kings, no crumbled towers. Well, there's a statue, of course. Of course not, mistress. This is a farmyard. This is a waste of my time, that's what it is. Renba's probably back on Iox again right now. Professor Miari would have contacted me if that was the case, mistress. He is out here, somewhere, waiting. Well, I think we should go look at that statue. It's a very important looking statue. More rice, though. A wellspring is a source of what? Commonly water, also air. Wellspring of air? Look at this thing. It's beautifully crafted. It is quite old. Someone's carved something here. Someone's carved something here. Symbols in the ancient script. I might be able to translate them. Oh. Holy related words. Emperor. These glyphs look somewhat like my word for emperor. This one does? This one does. Empress buried robots. That's the previous thing. Shows this for a reason. See if I can remember what it was. Okay, so that goes back to my previous guesses for buried and robots. So let's see, holy something. Let's take another look at this. Goddess figure. Well, does it mean goddess? Emperor. And holy. Has the same parts of holy. You know? So maybe goddess. Holy death, snake, water, or light goddess. I'm gonna have to say water. Because this place is, you know, farm. Water comes from nowhere. Maybe it comes from the goddess. Holy water goddess. Does holy water goddess work? Certainly plenty of water here. She's guarding their most precious resource, keeping it all fertile. I guess we won't quite know exactly whether or not we get some of these things correct until we know more passages. So all has to be guesses. Upper field. Let's see. Let's go to the upper field. We can take a trip over here. This moon seems most poor to me. There are no proper buildings. There is mud everywhere. You've never seen fields before? This is how most people live. I did not intend to give offense, mistress. I've never been off of Iox before. Well, forget it, Six. Just maybe keep your voice down a little. Hello, pigs. I don't suppose I can talk to you, can I? Let me sneak by you here, though. Would you recognize Renba if we saw him? Did you meet him? I believe he activated me, mistress. That's right, I do remember that. I suspect that is why Professor Miari assigned me to you. Even more rice. Just lying around. I could scoop enough into my bag to feed an Elberinthian family for a week. No one would even notice it's gone. Iox would notice. Why can't everywhere be like this? Enough food, enough space, water to spare. Indeed, mistress. If there's anybody here we can talk to, maybe these...
This was what passed for a street on Maersi. Buildings on stilts, jumping out of the bushes like children. It was so quiet.
Now what would Janicki be doing here? There aren't any robots on Maersi, are they? Well, over there. Just look at these pigs. Pigs just own the place here. Oh, hello. Can I talk to anybody here? If Renba was here, then someone must have seen him. This place is small and full of people. They will talk to you, mistress. Oh, good faith to you. My apologies, Ioxian. My pigs need me. Please, if you could just... Okay. Did I do something wrong? You came here. Perhaps that is all. The locals don't seem surprised to see me. Or to see you. I imagine robots collect supplies from here routinely. The locals, I note, also do not seem pleased to see you. Okay, well. Maybe, I guess I'm not welcome. It's at the well here.
Three paths met at the heart of the village. I could imagine them all, sitting around here in the evenings, sipping rucker and singing. It seemed nice.
Yeah. We have a nice quaint village. Oh, hello. Stranger. Greetings. Greetings to you. Welcome to Maersi. You have come to trade? I won't reveal my intentions yet. This is a beautiful moon you have. It is wet enough for us, certainly. Perhaps you can help me. A bit of flattery goes a long way. I'm looking for someone. Ooh. Not a Maersian, surely. We are as alike as ants to you. Oh. No, that's not true. So you are looking for a Maersian? No. Well, maybe. A man named Janicki. I've not heard of anyone by that name. Good luck with your search. They say the nebula is wide. Okay, well. Helpful. It appears Renba was never here, mistress. Perhaps we should return to the ship. I think he probably was here. Mary told me to look, so I'm looking. Somebody's gotta know something. Seems like they're holding out on me. Please, I need to talk to you. Is that so? This is a little bit unnerving. Please. It is important I find my friend. No disrespect, but we have seen no strangers here on Maersi until today. Good faith to you. Okay. That's slightly disrespectful, but I don't trust you. I don't know why. Just something about you makes me think that you've seen something. Come on, Six, let's try this way. I don't want to reveal to him that I have that brooch either. Especially if Renba got killed or something. Oh. You were from Iox. I was born on Elbereth. But you are from Iox. Yes, I'm looking for a man named Janicki. My tall Ioxian. He left something for you. With the goddess to keep it safe. Ooh. So Janicki was here. Do you know where he went? He promised he would come back. So I did so like to believe him. I hope you find him, Miss Miari. Oh. I'm not... I have to go now. I don't want them to see me talking to you. Well, there's a man that's trying really hard to get by. Janicki left something with the goddess, did he? And why would he do a thing like that? What did you make of Renba's brooch, Six? The one he sent to Miari. I was struck by the craftsmanship. It seemed very fine to me. It's an artisanal product, high status. How high status? Hard to say. Possibly very high. So it's valuable? Most likely. Mistress surely does not intend to sell it. Well, you know. Of course not. But it shows the professor trusts me, doesn't it? Don't mind me. So, yeah, he could have come here and, you know, stumbled across something valuable, and then they said, hey, that's ours. Why do they build on stilts, do you think? Surely it doesn't flood up here. The mud, perhaps, mistress? Or perhaps animals sleep underneath. You're right, probably. Anything else I can talk to you about? Guess not. Keep going down. I can't really talk to anybody specifically. Oh, a gleam in the grass. What is this? That's something in the mud? It is. A bone figurine, decorated with the eagle and sun. I would guess it dates from the Holy Empire. This must have been dropped here years ago. It's only been revealed by the irrigation of the fields. But there's no inscription to tell me who it's supposed to be. This comes from the same site as the brooch. The one Maersi gave us on Iox. Having this should help us locate that site. New site indicated. Indications of an unknown site somewhere in the cyclones. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. The figurine is most curious, mistress. It does not appear locally made. So where's it from? Iox? No, mistress. Different moons have different radiation signatures. I do not recognize this one at all. Oh, okay. Huh. You're hardly well-traveled, Six. That is true, but I have been to Iox. This figurine has not. Okay. Has the figurine been here for some time? I would estimate it has, yes. Okay. So, that's good to know. I think that's good to know. Well, how do we get down from here, over here? Not many people tending all of these crops. Plants are not like pigs. They do not require constant husbandry. What do you know about pigs? I mean, people. Or, I meet people. They're all also livestock. Okay. That's a bit... Okay. Six. You're a bit strange. Ooh, should I be going into this person's house? Okay, I guess I can't. Well. Ugh. Stepped in something. Oh. Mud, mistress. Will your tracks cope with the muck? Thank you. Yes. They can clean themselves too. Alright. There are little brushes under my fuselage, you understand. What? Little brushes for cleaning my tracks. Do you think there's more to be learned here, mistress? Shall we leave? No, the woman said Janicki left something here. With the goddess. I want to find it. Definitely no robots here. No reason for Remba to come here at all. I don't imagine Remba met that woman on Iox after all. Let's go to the goddess, then. Ooh, what's that? Upper field? So if there are no robots, why are there ramps everywhere? Iox uses robots to collect produce from moons in the Protectorate. Seems like it would be easy to stop the robots taking anything. Pull a few walkways and put some stones in the way. I cannot imagine that would make any difference, mistress. Robots are versatile. Okay. Well, maybe there's something we missed in the bushes here or something. Or maybe it's the inscription? We did read the inscription there. How many moons are there in the Iox Protectorate 6? At the last settlement, it was 23. Okay. Well, maybe... nothing in the bushes. Iox wants more moons in the Protectorate. Iox has sufficient income at the moment, mistress, I think, but the Ioxian population is not falling. I think I see a little purple thing here. And here's Renba's mysterious secret, almost buried in the grass. Shard of crystal. Does it mean anything to you, 6? It is most curious. This moon does not contain any crystals of this type. So Renba brought this shard from somewhere else. That seems likely. Yari's brooch, the stone inside it, is the same as Renba's crystal? Undoubtedly. I would calculate they come from the same source. And can we find that source? With some analysis, Mistress, yes, I believe we can. Perhaps we should return to the ship now, Mistress. Soon, not yet. So, okay, I think we probably found everything that we needed here, but I just want to take one more look. Well, actually, yeah. Let's go back. We should probably go back. Sound like you don't approve of the Protectorate. I am neither for nor against it in principle, Mistress, although it does not appear sustainable. Leftover from the Empire? Indeed, Mistress. Ioxian Guard is an increasingly minor force. Let's launch a revolution. So at least we know that Renba did come here. He did visit, and he left some things behind, and the locals don't seem to enjoy that he came here, or anybody comes here for that matter. Back to the ship, 6. We've done all we can here for now. This way, Mistress. You mean this way. So we left the warm, wet fields of Maersi. Right. Got a bone figurine. Maersian woman. Seem to know Janaki. No one on Maersi wants to talk to me. I find the water goddess. Found carved at the base of the Maersi goddess. Okay. Those are the things we did in the past bit of time. Bone figure. Inferred the existence of a previously unknown location. Somewhere in the cyclones, but I don't know enough to find it yet. Found a purple crystal shard, left by Renba at the foot of the statue of the water goddess for Mieri to find, and collected enough evidence to infer a lost site exists. Somewhere in the cyclones, but I don't know enough yet to find it. Okay. Aboard the Nightingale, Renba left a crystal for Mieri to find. But what was he trying to tell her? I'm quite certain in my analysis, Mistress, the crystal we found, Mistress, and the element inside the brooch, they originate from a moon somewhere on the edge of the cyclones. I've never been that way. No one has. Those are wild rivers. I wonder, what exactly did Renba discover? Well, we better find out. Put out the sail, 6.